السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اليوم غنتكلم لكم في الزيارة التاريخية، زيارة دولة للحسن الثاني سنة 1963 إلى الولايات المتحدة الامريكية، وكيفاش كانت زيارة دولة رسمية، وكيفاش الرئيس الامريكي جون كينيدي كيفاش تلقى الحسن الثاني في المرسى وحتى في القطار، وكان لا يفارقه إلا وقت النوم. وكانت زيارة، وكان الشعب الامريكي فرحان بالزيارة ديال الحسن الثاني، كيشوفوا بيت حفيد الملك اللي اعترف باستقلال أمريكا أول مرة وأول دولة سنة
1777. And as beneficial to both of our countries as a visit of your illustrious father with my predecessor, President Eisenhower, several years ago. Though a wide ocean separates our two countries, they have been bound together throughout our history. Your country was the first to recognize the United States in the most difficult days of our revolution. Our first president, President Washington, sent our Constitution to your country in 1789. And from that day to the present, the ties have been intimate in war and in peace.
King Hassan expresses his personal pleasure and that of his people and his government to be able to greet the people of the United States and to meet their president. He also mentions the affection and admiration which Moroccans feel for Americans and says he hopes to consolidate the friendship which has existed between the two countries since the dawn of American independence.
منذ الفجر الباكر لاستقلال الولايات المتحدة.
Leaving the railroad station, the motorcade passes in front of the Capitol building, where the nation's legislative body meets. Waving to the crowds, the King of Morocco and the President of the United States ride slowly through the city. They pass the President's official residence, the White House, and continue on to the President's guest mansion for distinguished visitors, which is to be King Hassan's residence during his stay in Washington. Most honored war dead. Here at the Tomb of the Unknowns, a memorial to the nameless young Americans who have fallen in the cause of freedom, King Hassan pays his respects. Participating in the talks with the President are Secretary of State Dean Rusk and Assistant Secretary for African Affairs G. Menon Williams. That evening, the King returns to the White House for a state dinner at which he is the President's honored guest. The next day at the Moroccan embassy, King Hassan is host at a luncheon for the American president. The Moroccan ambassador to the United States, Ali Benjeloun, joins the king in greeting Mr. Kennedy. Recalling the presentation of the American Constitution to the Emperor of Morocco in 1789, King Hassan gives the president a handsomely bound copy of the Moroccan Constitution. That night, King Hassan is host at a reception for the Washington Diplomatic Corps. Ambassadors representing most of the countries of the world meet the king. Assisting in welcoming the guests is His Majesty's brother, His Royal Highness Prince Moulay Abdallah and Princess Lala Nezha. Of the center, Dr. Abdel Halim El Nagar, King Hassan is ushered inside to sign the register for distinguished visitors. Later, the king proceeds into the mosque for prayers. Journalists.
Messieurs, c'est pour moi un grand privilège.
It is a great privilege and an honor for me to speak in this very respected club, which is so esteemed and where so many great statesmen before me have spoken, and so many great statesmen who will come after me will speak on the problems in which you are interested.
Beaucoup plus avertis des choses internationales et de la chose publique viendront certainement, ou sont venus, vous faire des exposés sur les problèmes qui vous intéressent.
My father before me came here proud and with a quiet conscience because he knew he was coming into the citadel of freedom and democracy. Why really is there so much friendship, so much sympathy, so much common feelings between two countries separated by an ocean, separated by language, separated even by the history of their civilizations? I believe that the answer to this question is the heroism of your own fight for generations and of the fight also of my own people for generations, toward the same goal, toward the same ideal, the love of liberty.
A mené durant des générations, à savoir qu'un but sacré et unique nous unit, l'amour de la liberté.
King Hassan's visit to America ends in New York City. Here, the king is accorded the traditional welcome for distinguished visitors, a parade up Broadway. Leaving his car, His Majesty continues on foot through the waving crowds to meet the mayor of America's largest city.
وكي ظهر لك رشيد نقاز جاي كتنقز قول هذاك النظام العسكر ديالك لما ما يعترفش بداك الشيء اللي دار معاهم المغرب، احتضنهم 1830 واحتضنهم وفي ديورهم 1954، ورجال مكناس لما اختطفوا 5 القادة ديال الثورة ديالكم المزورة قتلوا 53 فرنسي في مكناس، رجال مكناس، وهما باش ضغط محمد الخامس باش حرر هادوك القادة ال5 بالورقة ديال مكناس.
Messieurs, c'est pour moi un très grand privilège.
It is a privilege and a great honor to be here today as a representative of my country and my people to dedicate this mosaic. Yet at the same time, I feel much sadness and regret because another person